That is what life is. It's dynamic. It's not still. Like Heraclitus said, the philosopher, the Greek philosopher said, you cannot step into the same river twice. You can never step into the same river. It will always be changing. It's dynamic. You can never step into the same river twice. And Osho said, as a reply, that you cannot even step into the river once. Because even you are changing all the time, just like the river. So each moment, when it is lived in that way, of a hyper-awareness of the temporariness and the transitoriness of life, the immateriality of things, that we pretend to know, then there's this awareness that comes with it, We start to live differently. Our way of life changes. It is because we think that we are not the one who's going to die in the next moment that we waste so much time. We think that, we are killing time, but time is killing us. We are not killing time. Time is killing you. It is because we cannot remain hyper-aware of that dimension of death approaching from anywhere, anytime. We take things for granted. We take this beautiful life for granted. We think that, okay, enlightenment, okay, we'll reach it when we're 80. Who knows if you're, if you live that long? You don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. And that hyper-awareness of death brings you completely into the now. Now everything you do matters. Each step you take matters. That is the power of consciousness. That is the power of being in the now. Everything coming from this dimension would be of love, because now you don't have time. All the love that you were wanting to share and spread and gain for yourself, or all the dimensions that you want to transcend and become the best version of yourself, is now. It's not in the tomorrow, it's not in the yesterday, it's now. It can't be in the past or in the future. Because there is just now. As I said, clock time is an illusion. There is just the now. There is no other way. There's a series of nows. Now, 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 now. But we tend to forget. We think that, okay, this is the next moment. This is the next moment. This is the next. No. There is no time. The only thing that exists on the ultimate level, so relative level, we need time. As I said, I would not have said we are supposed to meet in a timeless reality at a no space cafe. No, right? I can't say that. But because we want to express concepts, we want to be careful that we don't get lost inside them. We don't get lost in relative reality, whereas ultimate reality is where we should be operating from, but because we operate from relative reality, we're stuck and confused and in anxiety and in pressure, where we can easily deal with the situation with a relatively peaceful and calm state. That's the quality of a magician, to turn every situation. An alchemist, which turns base metal into gold. To turn every situation that is working against you to become more conscious. Each time it attacks you, you become more vigilant that there will be no reaction or no stress or anger in your body, and then you're more conscious of it, Not pushing, but again, embracing that space again and again, observing your thoughts and emotions. Looking where you're getting lost in thought. Not defining yourself, not labeling yourself on the basis of bad meditation technique or something like that, but being conscious of all those labels that you put on yourself, of all the negative self-talk that you have the entire day. I'm not capable of this, I'm anxious, I'm not that, I'm not this, I cannot do this, You're manifesting all those things by repeating them in the consciousness. When they're coming up, you're unobserved. They go, they come. We're not observing them. We think negatively about people who mean best to us, whose intentions are benevolent towards us. We start thinking negatively about them. The mind can do anything. It can start to hurl abuses anytime, The most important fact is that You are not the mind. You are the observer behind the mind. You are the awareness that observes the mind. That means you're free. There is no me and my story. There is no past, there is no future. Right now, there is nothing. It's just the now. Ultimately, that's just the now. Relatively, yes, you have a past, you have your history, you have your trauma. But right now, aren't you free? This is the dimension of the soul. This is the dimension of depth.